Hi, I'm Sharon, and I want to talk to you today about your immune system and the power of words because it's so important at the moment with what's going on in the world. We really need to build our immune system as much as possible. So we know about nutrition, we know about fresh air, we know all of the basic things that we can do to start looking after our body. But there's been scientific studies to show that the words that we hear from other people really affect our immune system. So there is a neuroscientist, and her name is Dr. Lisa Feldman Barrett. And in her lab, she's done these tests. And we know that animals regulate one another's nervous systems through communication. So bees and ants use this, and some other insects, and they use this by pheromones. So they communicate and they affect each other by pheromones. And rats and mice use smell to do this and communicate with each other. And monkeys do that with vision. Humans are different. Obviously, the animals can't speak, but we have the power of words. And we know that when somebody communicates to us in a negative way, we automatically feel a negative emotion in our body. So kind words can cause calm. So if we are sending a message to somebody who we love, telling them that we love them, it makes them feel happy and it makes feel calm. But if we start sending negative messages to people, I'm sure you felt that yourself. I'm sure that when somebody's been negative towards you, you feel within your body that something isn't working right, something doesn't feel right, and maybe you get angry, or maybe there's another emotion there that this is conjuring up. So we are physical bodies, but we've got all of these chemicals within inside of us. So Dr. Lisa did this study, and basically it was showing the power of words on the human body. And so she puts people in a scanner so their bodies are completely still, and watches the functions of the brain and reads stories to them. So she'll tell a story of when somebody's driving a car and they're very, very tired and they're starting to fall asleep, and they're kind of waking up and they're realizing that they are veering off the road, and the fear that feels like that. And so she goes on and tells the story of this person driving a car going off the road, and all of this lights up chemically in the brain. And the interesting thing is it changes the heart rate and the person's breathing and their metabolism and the immune system and the hormones within the body. So just by using these words, the body is completely still. All of these different parts of their brain lights up to show the reactions. So what this shows us is the power of words isn't just a metaphor, it is really hardwired within our brain. So when we are threatened by a bully, or at the moment there's a lot of bullying in the world, if you are not having the same opinion as the mass population, there's a lot of people that are very quickly to tear you down or call you names. And when that happens, especially when it happens repeatedly, it really floods your bloodstream with hormones. And if you are feeling fear or frightened, you'll be flooding your system with adrenaline and cortisol. So the interesting thing that I found about watching this video with Lisa was many of the regions that process our language are the same regions in our brain that process our organs and all of the systems within our body to change our body and our chemicals and our immune system. So it's really, really showing that the environment that we put ourselves in and the people that we have around us really affects us, and it really affects our health, it affects our mental health, but it actually affects us on a physical level. Because if we are around people who constantly put us down, constantly arguing, constantly being negative, constantly not listening to what you're saying, then you are actually wearing down your immune system. And then when you have a low immune system, you know what happens. You are more likely to catch viruses and things, that are going around, and colds and things like that. So it's really, really important that we start noticing our words, and we start noticing the words that are used around us. Are people building us up? Are we around communities that are supporting our immune system, or are we around communities that are tearing us down? I know many years ago I heard that there would be a time in life where people will vibrate at different levels, and I can see that happening now. There's a lot of people still stuck in fear and negative emotions, and there's a lot of people that are not in that fear, and they are standing up and speaking out. So there's definitely, and there's, flexibility in between that. But the people that are speaking out, it's really interesting because I'm finding a new tribe now. I've left a lot of my old friends are sending me messages and saying, you can't say that, you can't do this, you can't do that, you've got to believe what everyone else is saying. And it goes against my beliefs and my values, because I know what a body does. I've worked in the healing industry for 25 years, and I know how my beliefs and my thoughts and everything affects me on a physical level, and I know that I have the power to change this. And I also know when I'm stuck in a fearful situation for a prolonged period of time, my cortisol will be raised, my adrenaline will be raised, and that has an effect on my hormones. So I'm not going to be swayed by these other people, because I've been in the industry a long time, and I've listened to real scientists, not just the media scientists. And so I have chosen to find new people, find a new tribe, find people on my vibration, find people who I can resonate with, who I can have a conversation with without having this negativity at me all the time. And my God, I feel so much better. And I know that when I heard that years ago, I felt really frightened, because I'm like, I don't want to lose my family, and I don't want to lose my friends. And yet that's kind of happened. And you know what? I am the freest I've ever felt. I feel I can be authentic. I can stand in my power. I can say what I want to say. And I don't have the constraints around me of, oh, am I going to upset that person? Am I going to, it doesn't matter. And I think ultimately in our life, our journey is to be the best version of ourselves and love ourselves. And when we can love ourselves and we can stand in our power, we are free. And so I just wanted to say that today, because I see so much negativity in the world right now, and I see people shouting people down when they have a different opinion, and there's definitely a divide happening. So I guess the question, or something for you to think about, is where do you want to be? Do you want to be stuck in that negativity and that fear and not being able to do anything? Or do you want to feel free? Because it is a choice. You can choose this. You can choose to let go of the things that are not serving you in your life right now. And you can then choose to find things and start radiating those better people, or the better people on your frequency for now. And it just feels so good. So I wanted to share that with you, because it's when we're changing anything in our life, when we're stepping out of our comfort zone, there's always this uncomfortable feeling and this fear of moving forward, and this fear of not being good enough and nobody will love me, and whatever we've got going on inside of us. But I just want to tell you that I have made that leap, and I know many people have made that leap. And on the other side of that fear is your tribe. On the other side of that fear is who you want to be, is the freedom to be yourself, to be authentic, and be able to voice your opinion. I can see a definite divide in communities at the moment, and I think that there will be the people that my new tribe are looking for new ways to live and build communities that support each other and help each other and grow food, and going back to the way that things used to be. There's nothing scary about that. What is scary is staying in the current system and being fearful for your life and fearful for taking a breath and fearful of your body. There is nothing to fear in your body if you start looking after it. And the beautiful thing is, this group is full of experts who talk about how to build your immune system, how to look after your body, whether it's working with somebody like me who works with the subconscious mind and looks at your beliefs and your thoughts and your behaviors and helps you rewire your subconscious mind, or whether it's looking at your nutrition, or whether it's looking at getting trauma out of your body, or there's so many ways to start looking after your immune system. So you need to decide, what do you want to do? Where do you want to be? Are you going to reach out to people that can help you? Or are you going to stay where you are now? And I would love to know in your comments, like, we have so many beautiful experts in our group, and we would love to know how we can help you, how we can support you. What do you need to know to get you through this time? What do you need to know to raise your vibration? Do you need more meditations? We've got so many of our experts can do meditations and group things like that. So please give us some feedback. But my leave-in words to you would be: choose your words wisely, choose your community, and know that you can build your immune system. So that's me for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here live, and also for watching the replay. So if you're watching the replay, please put hashtag replay, and I would love to know your thoughts on this. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.